Hello everyone and welcome back to My Crusade. I'm your host, the FI Crusader, and today we're going to talk about what the 401k is and whether or not it's a scam. Because apparently everywhere on the internet I go, I see some post about the 401k being a scam. So today I'm going to clear the air about exactly what the 401k is, so stick around and I will tell you everything you need to know. Now, before we get into what the 401k is and whether or not it's a scam, if this is your first time watching or even your second or your third and you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I only post one video a week, so it's not like I'm going to blow up your feed, and it really helps my channel. It helps me get visibility, and it helps me to know that you actually are interested in seeing my content. So every subscribe makes me a happier Crusader. So what exactly is a 401k? Well, a 401k is just a retirement account that's named after the provision in the tax code that created it. Back in 1978, Kodak employees went to Congress and asked for a way to be able to invest some of their salary pre-tax in the stock market, and Congress came up with the 401k. This is a traditional 401k. In 2001, Congress came up with a Roth version of the 401k that actually uses after-tax money. I'll talk a little bit about it in this video, but suffice to say the main difference between the Roth and the traditional is that one uses pre-tax money and the other uses after-tax money. And because these are employer-sponsored retirement plans, they allow both the employee and the employer to put money into your retirement. It kind of gives them another way to provide a pension, but to shift that responsibility more onto the employee. Now, a traditional 401k gives you a couple of benefits. First of all, because of the fact that it's pre-tax money going in, that reduces your taxable income now. It also gives you more money to invest and grow in the future. The downside is that you are expected to pay income tax on that money when you take it out in retirement. And so you're just basically shifting your tax bill out to the future. With a Roth 401k, that money is contributed after taxes, and therefore you don't get a tax benefit today. You're paying those taxes on the money right now, and therefore you have less money to put into it after tax. The benefit to a Roth 401k, however, is that you're not going to have to pay any taxes when you take that money out in retirement. So basically what you're saying is, I'm going to pay the taxes right now, you're not going to get any more money from me later on. The benefit to that is, of course, pretty obvious. So when does it make sense to have a traditional 401k, and when does it make sense to have a Roth? Well, the answer is pretty simple. A traditional 401k is better for people with high salaries and higher tax brackets now that expect to be retiring on much more modest incomes later on. You can thereby shift your tax burden to a lower tax bracket throughout your entire life. You pay less taxes now because you're reducing your taxable income, and when you go to retire, you're only paying taxes on the money that you take out, so you can keep your tax bracket low in retirement as well. With a Roth 401k, they have an income limitation that stops you from being able to directly contribute to them after you've reached a certain income level. And for that reason, Roth 401ks are better for people in lower tax brackets right now that are expecting to live it up in retirement. If you expect to be drawing more out of your retirement account after you retire than you're currently making in salary, then paying the taxes up front kind of makes sense. You don't have to pay taxes in retirement on money that you pull out of a Roth 401k, so you can take as much money as you want out at that time, knowing that you've paid the tax bill up front when you put the money in. Regardless of which 401k you choose, you're going to be limited on how much money you can put into the account per year. In 2020, the maximum that an employee can contribute to either type of 401k is $19,500. This is what makes the 401k more powerful than the IRA, which only has a $6,000 maximum for 2020. If you're over 50, you can make something called a catch-up contribution, whether you're investing in a 401k or an IRA, and that contribution will be an extra $6,500 for a 401k or an extra $1,000 for an IRA. So knowing all of this, do you guys think that the 401k is a scam? Let me know in the comments down below. So let me tell you my thoughts. Is the 401k a scam? No. It's just another way to save for retirement, and a very powerful one at that. Not only can you contribute more to a 401k than you can to an IRA, you have the added benefit of the 401k being employer sponsored, so your employer can contribute as well. And most employers do contribute. Most contribute around 3%. Some of these do a 1-to-1 match. Others, like my employer, match 50% on every dollar that you invest up to a total of 3% of your current salary. And I read an article just yesterday from a 38-year-old whose employer was contributing 10%, regardless of whether they contributed money or not. And that made me super jealous because that is incredible. Bravo to them. So with that, what are your thoughts? Does your employer offer a 401k? Do they match your contributions? What's their maximum contribution? Do you take advantage of that free money? And if not, are you considering getting your head examined? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching another episode of My Fight Crusade. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to turn on notifications so you know when I post a new video. And as always, if you like this video, click the like button. It really helps my channel and it makes me a happier Crusader. So thank you again. I will see you guys next time.